not as big as King Kong, but it's much easier to clean up after. That's right, step right up. Just throw stuff at it. It won't attack you or rebel against you anyways. Nothing bad will happen here at the big top. Oh no, the monkey's gotten loose and is killing everybody. Oh no. And we thought you were a nice gentleman, Mr. Joe. Hello, is everyone there? Sound off in the chat area if you can. Oh my goodness. So here we are at another one of these fantastically bad ideas. A live watch for Mighty Joe Young. So the third, not exactly a sequel, but sort of the third film. No. It's more of a spin-off of King Kong, although it was the third in the giant monkey Willis O'Brien films. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is okay, we got Riff the Witch, Lydia waiting and ready. Lydia's me, okay. We have Maiji and Gojira. I didn't know those two got together, but it ding. And I don't know who else is coming. So unlike other live streams where I advertised it ahead of time, I decided that this time around I would do it as a last minute thing. So I only advertised about like an hour and a half ago. We should have some more people join us. Unfortunately, I have not heard from them with the exception of one person, but I'm going to open Skype right now and I'm going to see who's there and who isn't. If not, we'll just have a nice little pre-show here until we get to the main thing. Now, this is, I don't want to say this was a bad idea, but this definitely was, okay, we got Andres and Wyn ready. So, I'm going to open, there we go, here comes the Skype, here comes the magic, not.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
No, you're very muffled.
Oh, darn it.
Now you're good.
Okay, I'm good.
It's one of those Skype things where you just give it a couple seconds for everything to load up properly.
Okay. Yeah, so we got you, Andres. I'm happy to see you there because I was afraid that it's 8 a.m. where you're at in Japan, and I was Gifu.
No, it's almost 11 a.m.
11. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're awake. I hear you got your food.
Yeah, I got my popcorn. I got my barley tea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much ready and raring to go.
Okay. Oh, is that barley as in Mothra?
God damn it.
No, I'm honestly serious. From what I understand, barley is popular in Oh wait, explain yourself. Don't blame this. Don't pin this on me.
It's tea.
Okay, just
barley
regular tea.
It's a regular barley tea. Yes.
Okay. All right. So
let me look for a definition of barley tea for your dumb ass. your uncultured soda drinking ass.
Right. I actually have sparkling water and regular water with me right now, ladies, and thank you very much.
Are we live?
Yes, we're live right now.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, this is the pre-show, so you're allowed to eat with your mouth full.
Let's see. Barley tea is a roast grain-based infusion made from barley, which is a staple across East Asian regions like China, Japan, the Koreas, and Taiwan. It has a toasty flavor with slight bitter undertones.
Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially like the what is it? I guess in Japan it's called mugicha. Mm-hmm. And so it's sort of like it's probably either the second or third most popular tea after green tea. But for me, it's definitely got a more bitter taste than green tea. But I find it actually quite energizing.
Okay.
As a substitute for my usual Monster Energy drinks.
Yeah. Monster Energy drinks can be as bad as sodas. So, from what I understand.
Yeah. And like the less carbonated drinks I can get in my system, the better.
Okay, so as I was saying, introducing everybody, this may have been a bad idea because even knowing that I had this advertised, at least the premiere advertisement on YouTube, up for the last couple of days. But as far as
Yeah.
I've done no research. I completely forgot my DVD of Mighty Joe Young has an audio commentary, but I failed to listen to the audio commentary before this. I haven't seen this movie in years, despite generally liking it from memory. And yeah. So this is going to be kind of a poop show. But it's funny. The reason we're also going to try to do something a little different this time around, because the commentary got a huge copyright strike. And
strike or a claim?
It's a claim, but it was a claim, but it was strong enough to get it blocked in America. Thankfully the just the commentary on itself is still available, but I unlisted it just to be safe. But if you guys are interested in seeing that for the future, and I do recommend it, it was a pretty good riff slash commentary. It's in the description right now. And to everybody in the audience, we do have, even knowing that the idea is for you to get your own DVDs of Mighty Joe Young, we do, thanks to our mutual friend, the video pirate we will not speak of at the moment.
the Go Kaiju himself.
Yes, exactly. There's a link on archive.org, but I will be saving that until we're ready to do the watch itself. Wyn says she has a bit of a computer problem going on, so I don't know if she'll be able to join us or not. But we can do this live, this little pre-show before. I'll try not to make it too long, though. I don't want this to be another Peter Jackson length boat ride.
Well, we're Brayton and I are constantly telling you, push the damn button.
This is going on longer than World War II. Having to trick or treat. I'm sorry. That was a terrible impression of Brayton.
No, Brayton would say something along the lines of, "Oh my God."
Okay, so yeah, but no, Mighty Joe Young is sort of it's the third film in the oh god, what's the name of the two producers of this stupid movie?
I don't know. You're the one in charge of this dog and pony show.
Yeah, dog and pony show, more like kittens and alligators. In the sense it's going to end horribly. All right, this is the third in the Marilyn C. Cooper, Wills O'Brien giant gorilla pictures. The first, of course, being King Kong, the second being Mighty Joe Young, and this being the third follow-up to those two films, Mighty Joe Young, which came out in 1949, so a little after World War II, when everything was kind of getting back to normalcy as far as America was concerned, and we were going to the 50s. So in a sense, I guess this was the last gasp of go on.
Like pretty much entering like the great baby boomer era.
Exactly. So, okay. So, hold on, I'm just gonna. Yeah, the baby boomer. All right, sound off if you're here. Wyn and Brait. Okay. Damn it. Yes. And also this is kind of like the tail end of not exactly a big era for the giant monster film, but from the 20s to the 40s, giant monster movies were so relatively sparse that I kind of just put those 3 decades together as one, as opposed to the giant monsters of the 50s, a lot of black and white, sci-fi popular, but they were cheapies. 60s, you had extremely colorful fantasy films, and of course that was the golden age of both Ray Harryhausen and the Japanese monster movie genre. 70s was sort of a bizarre dark time, but it still had that kind of grimy 70s horror feel to it. And plus, I know a lot of people hate the 70s Godzilla movies, but I think they're very underrated. 80s, you had tons of, it was a boom of fantasy fiction, but at the same time, giant monster stuff was kind of, And I call the 90s the roller coaster ruination. It starts off great in the first half with Jurassic Park and the Heisei Godzilla series and tons of other projects. But then when we get, and of course the Gamera Heisei trilogy, but then after 1995 and 96, we go downhill, and then we get into things like the American Godzilla, Tons
And
of
the Mothra trilogy.
the Mothra trilogy, a bunch of misfires from various other studios. Regardless of those films were beloved in cult status, like Phantoms and Deep Rising, and then of course
Or
the
what were they called? Zarkor and Kra
yeah
and
yeah well yeah
Yungary.
yeah, and of course that also leads to the beginning of like the Sci-Fi Channel era of terrible giant monster movies.
Right,
So
where it's like the very definition of quantity over quality.
exactly,
Where we
and
had like monster movies as far as the eye can see,
yeah, and then
but
and
none of
then
it is very good.
yeah, and then comes the 2000s and beyond, where I regret my decisions of hobby making. So Wyn, are you there, or girl?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, that was stupid.
I know, I was confused
What
myself.
the what the hell did you? When did the hell did you turn into Professor Oak?
Are you there, Wyn? I need you to get a very rare Pokemon that causes seizures in Japanese children. That
The
way,
scary part?
yes.
The scary part is you actually fucking sounded like Professor Oak to a T there.
All right, Ash. While you're gone, I'm going to seduce your mother. Oh wait, no, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, who hasn't made that joke already?
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah. I'm just kind of hitting the play button really here for a quick moment. I have earbuds in, so nothing will play in on my end.
Okay.
I'm just making. Okay, we're good.
All right.
It's actually working.
Okay, Jugless Juggler
Yay.
has joined us in the chats. How you doing, everyone? Riff for which a lot of people are wrong. Maijin, and of course, Maijin Gojira Yoho, which I guess is a reference to our little Dr. Oak, Ash's nameless mom's shipping. Does she have a name?
Also, good to see you again, Riff. It's been a while.
Yes. So next time I do a live stream of consciousness, we got to bring Riff back. So.
Yeah, I loved commentating with her.
Yeah. So yeah, but at the same time, I think as far as live stream of consciousness go, unless we do something later in the month, this is like the big thing for both September and the end of August. However, just to let you know, I'm practically past the 75% point with the Glue podcast, which is this little radio play me, Wyn, and Brayton did together. I just edited the main bulk of the video last night. I just got to now film the climax, and hopefully Brayton and I will put the finishing touches and have it done by next weekend, if not a little earlier. So, but yeah, it's like I'll share the secret YouTube link with you guys later, but not with our audience. They're gonna have to wait for the big surprise. But yeah, it was a roughly 43-minute radio play featuring my mad scientist characters. And hold on, let me change the title screen. But yeah, as I was telling Andres, Mighty Joe Young, the film we're going to watch tonight, is like the tail end of like the sparse beginnings of the giant monster movie genre. Because there were so little giant monster movies made from the 20s to the 40s that I just kind of lumped those 3 decades into one. And of course, King Kong being the highlight, but like Mighty Joe Young was like the third of the Marilyn C. Cooper / Willis O'Brien giant monkey movies. I know that's going to piss off Dr. Zayas, but who cares about him? So, and then, of course, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s are all their own little decades of giant monster moviedom with their own styles and shifts. But as me and Andres were joking just as he joined, the 90s is what I call the roller coaster of ruination, because it starts off strong. We got some really good giant monster movies in the first part of the 90s, Tremors, Jurassic Park, the Heisei Godzilla films. But then when we get, and of course it goes on with films like, the Gamera Heisei trilogy in the middle. But then it's like it kind of dips somewhere around 1995, and we start to get a lot of Hollywood misfires, direct-to-video schlock, both respectable and anything but respectable. And then, of course, like some major infamous entries in the giant monster genre, like the American Godzilla from '98, Reptilian or Yongari from South Korea, and toward 1990, Phantoms. I know Deep Rising has its cult audience, but it was kind of a flop, and it's Stephen Sommers. No, well, actually, I was going to say it was a movie Stephen Sommers on Overdrive, but relatively speaking, Deep Rising is Stephen Sommers subdued. If you've seen Van Helsing, then that's Stephen Sommers. Whatever, blah, 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 giant
Didn't he also
monster
do The
movie.
Mummy?
Yes, he did The Mummy.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Oh my goodness. But yeah, and then of course the 2000s, there were so many giant monster movies that I started to briefly regret my decisions in the hobby I've chosen. So, the 90s also gave us the Power Ranger franchise. So yeah, that's another we can add to the roller coaster of ruination.
And and Big Bad Beetleborgs, don't forget those.
Oh, you big bad.
VR Troopers.
And VR Troopers,
Right.
and Masked Rider.
Yeah, Gundam Wing premiered in America along with other mecha shows. So
Which showcased the real monster of all time, man.
And of course, you had the rise of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh yeah, which is still,
yeah,
a lot
which everybody thinks that is the be all end all of giant robot, giant monster anime. So if you ever make an anime with giant monsters or robots, people will always say, "Is that an Evangelion reference?"
Oh yeah, like okay, I love science fiction fans but at the same time, I really find it annoying how their point of reference is so limited that they honestly think no movie was made by the time their nostalgia came in. Like there are literally like millennials who are flabbergasted when you tell them there are movies made before 1995.
Essentially, it's like it's a much wider equivalent of, is that a JoJo reference? It's like, God damn it, not everything's a reference to JoJo.
Yes, thank you. We have a new person in here, Gzilla100. Hello, you guys doing? Yes, we are doing weed. Okay, now it's officially not child friendly. Oh, there's 10 people watching right now. Cool, thank you everybody. If you have any giant gorilla related questions, by all means, send them while we do the pre-show. Now one person left. We're down to 9. Yeah, but anyways, right now it's the pre-show. So if you guys want to kind of share some questions, try to keep them giant gorilla related, Mighty Joe Young and otherwise. We will answer them because once we start watching the movie, we're just going to kind of riff away. And like I've been saying, I wish I did better research. But thankfully, I am going to share some written articles. So because Andres is really good at multitasking and sharing up some facts here. How familiar are you with this movie, you two? Starting with Andres.
I watched this movie long ago, I believe on Turner Classic Movies,
right,
one Halloween night. And unfortunately, I only managed to capture like the second half of the movie. However, this was probably a good couple years after I saw the 1998 remake of Mighty Joe Young, way back when. However, I believe I watched the remake on VHS. I never saw it in theaters. But unfortunately, I never got the chance to revisit either the remake nor the original for many years. And so this is pretty much even though this is technically going to be my second time watching Mighty Joe Young, this might as well be the very first. This might as well be like me watching it for the very first time, watching it all over again. And so, but I am aware of its reputation. I am aware that this is essentially where Ray Harryhausen got his job, as he worked under his as an apprentice under Willis O'Brien, the guy behind both The Lost World and the original King Kong and Son of Kong. So this is like very important in terms of the history of filmmaking, as we kind of have movie's kind of representing the passing of the torch from one stop motion master to the next.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, Andres! Why are you so elegant? Okay. Not to
Well, what can I say?
Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad I brought you on board. Now, not to put any pressure on you, Wyn, but top that. Just kidding.
I'm afraid I can't. This will be my first time watching the original. I think I may have rented the remake from the late 90s, early 2000s when I was younger. But even then, I don't really remember very much of it.
Okay. All right. Well, it's funny because, like I said, it's like, I know I like this movie. but I haven't seen it in ages. Like, you know, I see King Kong at least once a year. Son of Kong maybe more so for some ungodly reason, because that movie is so short and it shows up on television so often. Because it's only an hour-long film, so of course the cable network's just gonna drop it on your lap, and it's like, look, Son of Kong, enjoy. What about the real Kong? Screw it, we got an hour to fill. But as far as Mighty Joe Young goes, I like the original, but I honestly haven't seen it in at least 5 years, maybe more. As for the remake is something I should revisit, because I remember I saw it a while back when it was like it was on an on-demand Disney cable channel that used to be a part of the cable box before, you know, digital streaming caught on, and they had Mighty Joe Young like on all the time. Like, for some reason, Mighty Joe Young, the remake, and Ernest Saves Christmas were the two movies on this Disney on-demand channel that was there all year long. So it's like, I guess I might as well play this in the background. But that was the Ernest movie. I only played the Mighty Joe Young remake, I think, twice. And I remember the special effects were really good. I will say that. It really shows what you can do with Hollywood CGI mixed with a guy in a really good creature suit, as well as a full-scale prop, because Rick Baker was in charge of that. And if you want monkeys, you go to Rick Baker. So, Rick Baker, of course, did tons of other special effects films featuring Gorillas in the Mist, Schlock, which was one of his earliest films, the King Kong remake from '76, the Planet of the Apes remake with Tim Burton. He also, as well as, I think, the gorilla from The Incredible Shrinking Woman.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, Nippo.
Yes, Nippo. We'll mention the two-headed gorilla from The Thing with Two Heads. We know how much you love that movie. So, yes, Nippo will be joining us, but I'm going to try to... I will try to mute it as much as possible whenever he starts screaming.
Nippo, the live stream of consciousness equivalent to Navi.
That's very true.
Yeah, it's like with you and Navi like does like harmful jumping and hurting, but with Nippo, he does that thing where he tries to knock over anything I have on the desk. So yeah, it's like, so I got a bunch of water on my desk right now, and there's no way in heck I'm letting him sit in my lap. Although I am holding him right now, and oh god, he just hold on, damn it, dog, why do you have to lick my mouth?
What the fuck?
Never get a chihuahua. Oh, cool. We got Jim. Oh, we got quite a bit of people coming in here.
Yeah, I'm kind of sharing this all over Facebook and Discord right now.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, just hopefully try not to do it on Toku Legion. Too late. Damn it!
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah. Because, all right, so is Gary No, I'm not going to... Okay, some of these questions I'm going to skip over.
What? Come on, that's a legit question here.
No, Gary Busey is a terrifying individual who could take on a kaiju, but he's obviously not a kaiju. Okay, so, all right, let's see what we got. Riff the Witch says Deep Rising actually one of my favorite movies. I can see why, especially with some of the nightmarish Lovecraftian Cthulhu carnivore-ish reasons. So it's right up your alley. A lot of your monsters even look like they could be like the distant cousins, the Octoloss from the Deep Rising Riff the Witch. All right. No, Tommy Wiseau should have made Reptilian. That movie was incompetent as is. We don't need to bring Tommy Wiseau in there. Okay. Oh, hey, speaking of Deep Rising, have you seen the rumor that was actually a Stealth Kong pilot? No, Riff the Witch. If you want to go into detail more about that. But, okay, spoilers ahead for Deep Rising. Deep Rising is this movie from the 90s about a luxury ship that's besieged by a murderous octopus-like monster. And, of course, being sort of a 90s horror action movie, the vast majority of the crew is killed before our lead heroes and antagonists show up and get caught. So it's kind of like the Alien 2 plot, but with, like, octopus tentacles. Aliens. I said Aliens, too. It's like, yes, Aliens. There's no...
Like, wait, you mean that Italian ripoff movie about a haunted cave?
Yes, I was about to make that same reference. So that's a horrible movie. Alien 2 on Earth. Oh my god. It's like, but yeah, no, it's like John Carpenter's Aliens, except it's on a luxury ship in the middle of a storm.
John Carpenter's Aliens?
And Disney made Toy Story. Walt Disney himself came back from the grave to make Toy Story. Charlie Chaplin starred in Star Wars.
Oh dear Lord.
Right.
I thought you were going to say the producers.
Yeah. and of course, without Mel Brooks, there would be no Scary Movies won the 80s. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, there's this luxury ship under siege by a killer octopus-like monster. Our cast is whittled down to like three surviving characters, and at the end they just blow up the ship, escape supposedly killing the giant octopus along with it, and escape. So they reach a deserted island, but on that island they suddenly hear massive footsteps coming through the bushes and unusually large birds flying out of this huge shot. And the joke is that it cuts to black and you hear the lead character saying, "Now what?" They escape one giant monster situation to end up on another. And yeah, I can see why the rumor, or at least the popular belief that it was a pilot for a King Kong movie. But at the same time, the King Kong films were never as violent or as extreme as Deep Rising does, because Deep Rising was one of those horror movies where, there's a billion Asian extras and we know they're not going to survive in the first 10 minutes and they're all going to meet horrible ends.
Right, because according to Hollywood, fuck anyone who isn't white.
Oh, yeah. The guy who...
Oh, my.
Yes, the producers of Daredevil and Iron Fist will tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. But,
remember, for those who don't know, yeah.
I'm not going to touch that can of worms. No,
right.
sir.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, so is Kong a kaiju? Well, it's like, here's the thing.
I wonder who inspired that question.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I'll be perfectly honest. Okay, to answer that question, I am getting a little sick and tired of is this a kaiju? Is that a kaiju? Because kaiju is just like Japanese for strange beast of unusual size. That sounds like something out of The Princess Bride. But and not only that, but it's kind of like American slang or something. You might have some talk about this later, but it's like, quite frankly, if it's a giant monster is a more universal term I prefer to use, because you can fit a lot more creatures outside the criteria of what's a Japanese kaiju. But seeing how Kong has made various appearances in Godzilla-related media and Japanese kaiju media, Japanese-based giant monster media, I should say, then yeah, he does count as a kaiju. But if you're being very strict about Japanese kaiju, yeah, we can't really count some of the American stuff, despite the extreme influence that the original King Kong had on Godzilla and Gorgo and Gamera. Because little known fact, it was even though King Kong was a blockbuster during its heyday back in the 30s, it was its 1952 re-release that was an even bigger success. So much so that led to the creation of Beasts of 25,000 Fathoms and eventually Godzilla, and possibly other giant monster movies that came out during the 50s like them. But yeah, King Kong kind of helped jumpstart the 19... It's funny too, because blah, 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 whatever. I don't know, we got tons of questions here, so...
That is pretty funny too, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah. Oh! Brayton's here! How you doing, Brayton?
I am at Max O'Hara's Golden Safari. I'm here.
Yes, that's what we named this little chat area. So, we got
That's
a lot
nice.
of new people here. So, Godzilla and Scarf Productions, sup? I guess that means what's up. Okay. Jugless Juggler says, how does the idea of an ape remake sound? Okay, who else? No. Oh God.
When are we gonna do a commentary on that?
Guys, do you really want to watch Ape? I'm talking to Andres and Wyn.
No.
Okay. Right. About the Deep Rising, Maijin Gojira and Rift the Witch has added. My rumor is that Deep Rising, the island they land on is Skull, and I think there's a sign or something that to work the shout out. And then Rift the Witch says the ending scene involves survivors washing up on a desert island and something in the distant wars and begins rushing towards them. I think that may have just been like kind of a film homage. And again, it was a Stephen Sommers movie, so Stephen Sommers likes to throw in as many homages and silly gags as possible. He's sort of a slightly more polished version of Oh, God, Michael Bay, I guess, considering the few movies he made during the 90s, like the Mummy trilogy and the Van Helsing one movie. So, anyways, trying to see what other, a lot of silly comments. I'm trying to see if there's any real questions. Oh yes, the 1952 re-release Kong was edited by the Hays Code. Thankfully, we did get a lot of that footage back in later editions, Maijin Gojira. All right, that's it. Nobody else has any gorilla stuff. So Brayton and so guys, how have you all been doing lately?
Technical difficulties on my side aside, I can't really complain too much. A friend of mine's gonna kind of try and help me with the main PC issue I've been having as of tomorrow, so hopefully something will happen.
Okay.
And I finally at least got my laptop fully stabilized long enough to where maybe, just maybe, I can actually record those lines I owe Crooked Lore without my goddamn laptop crashing.
Aww.
Right. And how you doing, Brayton?
Good, thanks for asking. Yourself?
Okay, so I asked Wyn and Andres what their experience with Mighty Joe Young was like, and basically this is going to be kind of a brand new experience for all of us, because even us who've seen the movie haven't seen it in ages. What about you?
No, I have not seen it. I got it as a birthday gift from my dad in a 3-pack with the original Kong and Son of Kong when I was like maybe 8 or 7 or 8. And I've watched it when I got it when I was 7 or 8, and then I think I've watched it like maybe 1.5 times since then. But no, primarily the version that I am most familiar with is the 90s remake. Right. Or early 2000s, whenever that came out.
Yeah, I was going to say the 90s remake feels like it's a little too Disney-fied for my tastes, especially with some of like the wacky comedy. It's not too comical. It could have been way worse, but you do get the feeling that they had to keep certain producers away from adding singing gargoyles into the movie. But what's your opinion of the remake? If you remember that movie at all?
I don't know. I mean, me personally, I was a big fan of just hearing Charlize Theron say "Joe" every 5 seconds. That's what I remember most. That seemed to be a big part of it.
Right. So
yeah, she was in that movie.
Yeah, Ray Harryhausen had a cameo.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, along with the actress who's starring in Mighty Joe Young tonight.
Yeah. Bill Paxton was in that one.
Yeah. So the I'm not gonna say
the creepy semi-rap and Shoma Hunter character with missing a finger. The big bearded man in a scary hat.
Yes.
With
yes.
a vaguely European or / Cuban accent.
I totally forgot about that character. So
yeah, he's the antagonist because this movie needed an antagonist, according to 90s Disney logic.
And by that same logic, it has to be a foreigner.
Yep.
Oh my God!
The foreign menace.
Oh my goodness! Do you guys think it's kind of getting boring that in Hollywood movies all the bad guys have to be foreigners?
No, Ralph. All of them have to be foreigners. We just show American people how them dirty foreigners are up to no good.
Yeah, or it leans on the opposite side of the spectrum, where it's more of a character of a politician they don't like, because this politician is bad, they're evil.
Democrat?
What the hell was that?
Democrat or Republican? You decide. Oh, what's the point? They're both the same. We're doomed.
You both suck. You both suck, but as not to get fully political, but it was more or less relevant because that's how a lot of the antagonists are. They're either an evil foreigner or they're some corporate caricature of
scary
a politician.
Businessman.
Yeah, scary businessman or politician that the director doesn't like.
Mighty Joe Young, I want you to join Gin Corp and be my vice president.
Yep.
Time chasing.
Never after drinking lemonade. Oh
my
God.
Okay.
Ow. My vocal cords.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll just kind of switch to water in a little while.
Right. So, but oh, by the way, as you can see by the title screen, I got our Inshoma Universe avatar characters in there. There's
Show my universe in Shomaverse.
there's KaijuNoir is his robot, is his miniature robot version of Draco Azul. There's of course in
issues 1 and 2 available now on Kindle Comixology and print on Amazon.
Right. If you have links, go ahead and share them, and I'll put them in the chat area. There's of course in Shoma the Dragon. When
And Shoma the Dragon wants a cookie available at local children's bookstores everywhere. Pop-up book.
In Shoma the Magic
and
Dragon.
And on fluffydragon.com.
Oh!
Comes with a plushie.
Oh, Plushy Dragon. I thought you were making a reference to those horrible Answer for Morbic websites.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Into the Inshomaverse, Juggler says. So... Okay.
Okay. You were saying, Raph?
Right. No. That's one of the people in the comment section said that. So,
I know it's just you kind of trailed off when you were talking about the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Okay, the thumbnail. All right. I know, Wyn, that your true avatar is the red-haired elf girl, which your name is named after. Unfortunately, I haven't drawn her, and so I
unfortunately, I like my characters better. So it's boom.
Unfortunately, I'm a lazy fuck.
So they're all Jack Hodgson.
Hey now.
It's okay if you used Boo instead.
Yeah, because it's like you pretty much embodied Boo as far as the great voice acting you've done. Especially, and plus you also have the ability to fly around telepathically. I don't know what's that about. That's a joke. But yeah, she's in there in the crowd. So and
what?
That's okay. And worst case scenario, when I get my computer up and running, I can always give you a little something to use down the road.
Oh yeah, well, I still plan on drawing Wyn The Rogue herself, and if I ever do another title card like that, we'll have the proper Wyn avatar standing in. So, but then again, Boo is so small she fits anywhere. So, so yeah, there's Boo, and she's the only one who looks, it's like looking at the camera. It's like, that's right, folks, we're gonna watch a monkey movie. And then of course
and Draco's right there is thinking, oh fucking lord, dear fucking lord.
Yeah, and then Shoma is just blinded by the fact it's like, yay, monster movie. And then of course there's Kano Branzant, who's been recolored from gold to silver, and it'll look a little bit like Ziggy Stardust. And
no, that's not that's Brayton Connor. That's what I look like.
That's true. We all met him in person.
Yeah,
that's me.
Yeah. So is everyone here?
He's constantly radiating so many colors at once.
Yeah, but hold on.
And Godzilla in a Scarf Productions comments, "Welcome to Inshomaverse." Jurassic Park themes plays. Except in my head, I'm thinking it's the shitty accordion version.
All the dinosaurs are just
we spared a lot of expenses. We cut corners.
And it's just Nedry next to like a broken wooden fence. There's security's fixed.
No, they got in there, Dirty McCorruption. I imagine the Dirty McCorruption part being like the equivalent to the Dennis Nedry part.
Then it pans out to Brayton as Grant, my little elf Wyn as Ellie, and Kaiju as Ian Malcolm, giving deadpan looks.
Right. So wait, is
Andres has got to you got to have Draco Azul recreate that what is this?
Okay, who's playing that?
It's oh my god! It is because Andres was the only person I heard do a to the T Jeff Goldblum impersonation.
Right. Okay, but yeah, so there's our little title card for I will change the Mighty Joe Young half of it throughout the night, but other than that, it's just there's the 4, the dirty dozen. So,
well, a third of the dirty dozen.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's got to be.
I can't play it. I need to learn how to play it on the harmonica.
So that was you, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't me. But I do have a live harmonica here.
Right.
It was me, Raph. It was me all along.
I knew it. All right, so
Oh, you son of a bitch.
all right, to get back at some questions, Godzilla in a Scarf production says, "What do you think of Mighty Peking Man?" Mighty Peking Man, for those of you who don't know, is like one of the bigger budgeted ripoffs of the 1970s King Kong. That came from Shaw Brothers, who are more famous for their martial arts and kung fu films. Although they're also infamously known as the people behind Inframan. And Mighty Peking Man, I like it, I respect it, but at the same time, it's so choppy in its logic that it's not a movie where you feel like a lot of scenes got left on the cutting room floor. It just feels like they were high off their asses during the storyboard apartment, and then they just filmed it that way. Because
the thing is, like the problem is they didn't cut anything out. The problem is they left everything in.
Good point. Because it's like, what is it? There's an elephant rampage followed by everyone running into quicksand, and then while they're singing in quicksand, I think they get attacked by tigers, and this happens all in one scene. Oh god. So, oh my goodness.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Is that the tiger as it's sinking into the quicksand? Hello?
Sorry, I couldn't listen.
Okay, that's okay. So, anyone there? Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
And so is Brayden's harmonica.
Right.
I wanted the audio presentation of Raph just going hello while a sad harmonica plays.
Right. Have you guys seen the Mighty Peking Man? What do you want to sound
Mighty
off on
Peking Man, more like the Mighty Peeping Tom. He spies on him when they're doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Often they show off its main female lead.
Yeah, because the film's kind of a ripoff of Mighty Joe Young too. That's very fitting because it's about a jungle explorer from Hong Kong, the last survivor of his little expedition, coming across a woman who was raised by a giant yeti-like monster, a gorilla-type being, the titular Peking Man. And of course, they fall in love, and there's a big lovey-dovey montage that ends with the two of them doing it in a cave. And to say it elegantly enough, and then
romantic.
At least compared to King Kong, it's got a really uplifting ending. And that's got that going for it.
Yeah, spoilers, like every other Hong Kong movie, it ends with everybody dying.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, it's like, yeah, and then of course there's, yeah, whatever. We'll get, anyways, the Peking Man is watching them as they're doing it. And it's even creepier when you think about that the Peking Man basically raised this woman, this Tarzan, this Tarzana, she Tarzan. Whatever.
Bindi the Jungle Girl, what?
And I got no privacy.
That song was in the movie too, Wyn. How did you know?
Oh, I was just fucking around.
Right. Oh god. Yeah, but yeah, no, this gorilla raised this girl since childhood, so he's peeping on her daughter and her new boyfriend. Wow, that Mighty Peking Man's not a good movie.
You think?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it is.
Right. So, okay. Okay, let's see. 90. Maijin Gojira says 90 stock villain, the White Poacher. So, all right. A lot of conversations. Yes, I see the Inshomaverse reference we just made fun of. Oh, Eric Hurd's here. He's an old friend of mine. You were so preoccupied, if you didn't stop to think that you should, to whoever is using the harmonica. Right. They quoted Ian Malkin.
And he just commented, "Oh, so that's how humans do that."
Yes, and Maijin Gojira, yes, Sheena. That was the female Tarzan analog that I was trying to think of. So unfortunately, we're not watching Mighty Peking Man. How long have we been recording so far?
I can't tell.
Yes, me neither.
Oh, okay. At least like 45 minutes.
Okay. Then we'll start in a little bit. 8 hours later. I like giant monster movies while the harmonica plays in the background. So
To provide a little bit of atmosphere.
yes.
That's the atmosphere.
That's a bit too much atmosphere.
Right. So, God, because of the impact King Kong had on the world, there's a lot more giant primate monsters in fiction than people want to admit to.
And you're gonna tell us about every single one.
Oh heck no, because I barely remember any of them. Because I remember
like King of the Lost World from Asylum Pictures.
Okay, anyways. That was a terrible movie. Yeah, it's funny.
I like my favorite is, what is it, the Mighty Gorg? What is it, the Gorg?
the Mighty Gorga.
Gorga, yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, we're
with the hand puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just 80 years later.
That one doesn't talk down to the audience.
Are you sure? What movie were you
Yeah,
watching?
it's like King Friday versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's pretty great.
Wait, would it be more like King Friday versus? Never mind. Because oh my god. Okay, so Mighty Gorga was this really low budget King Kong ripoff from the 1960s, and we're not talking like the good 1960s monster movies. We're talking about like some guy with his 8mm camera in like the back hills of Hollywood or something.
I just want Wyn to click on this link I posted on Skype just to see her raw reactions to this wonderful 30 seconds of cinema here.
All right.
Okay, let us know when you're going to watch it, Wyn, because this is going to be great.
I'm waiting for it to load. It's kind of loading.
All right, hold on. Let me share this. This isn't the film link, everybody, but this is to the Mighty Gorga's infamous ape versus puppet battle. So, if you want reference, okay.
You watching it now?
You watch enough kaiju films, they all start to look like this after a while. You kind of get callous to it.
My God.
Welcome to our world, Wyn.
It's not even a real puppet.
This is what we waste our lives on.
It's like paper.
Very riveting.
It's like Party City versus a paper mache standee.
Oh, hold on. Got a phone call going on.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, was that Mighty Gorga's a badass soundtrack? Okay, and I'm going to share, while we're waiting for the phone call, I'm going to share the Draco Zool links, starting with the first issue that you can get off Amazon, digitally or in physical form, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the physical form is referred to as staple bound.
Right. Staple. Oh, I get it. Okay, now that makes sense. I was going to staple bound. What kind of dumb...
Sounds like a Springsteen song.
Yeah.
I'm staple bound.
For you, my paper baby.
Published my first real comic.
That's Bryan Adams.
God damn it.
Hey, don't... Bryan Adams. Don't mock... He was a part of... Oh, God. I know Bryan Adams. Roxy Music?
He's Canadian.
Okay.
He's saying everything I do it for you, from the wonderful Kevin Costner Robin Hood movie.
Oh, yeah.
That is, what is it? It's Robin Hood, not Men in Tights. Robin Hood something.
Prince of Thieves?
Prince of Thieves, is that it? Okay.
Okay. All right, and this is the link I just shared is the second issue of Draco Zool, which is double the length of the first one. So, yeah, it's like really good work on that one. So... Yeah, everyone's getting something published. Shut up.
So where's your Shoma book? Then Shoma the Powder Puff Dragon wants a cookie to be released.
Eric heard which one? There's 3. Oh, the first link I shared was a Mighty Gorga video link. Just ignore that. In fact, I regret showing it. In fact, I'm going to get rid of it right now. All right, it's been removed. But the other two links are directly to Drake Ozel's comics, the Amazon.com links. If you guys want to check out our friend KaijuNoir's latest combo, blah, blah, blah. So you sell it, Andres.
All right, you like giant monsters, you like giant robots. Well, I got a comic that features all of that and more. So go buy it, and you're not going to regret it.
Damn right. He's right.
Take it home in boxes, take it home in cases. If your parents try to stop you, just throw it in their faces.
Right. Should we count the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movies a part of the 1990s roller coaster of ruination that the giant monster genre is a part of?
Unfortunately.
All right, I return.
Wyn has returned.
Yeah, Sis grabbed some sushi to go that was in town, so
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I have concessions.
Is it a grocery store sushi or corner or convenience store sushi or restaurant sushi?
It's a restaurant sushi. This place opened up sometime last year.
Oh my!
And since they do takeout only at the moment, it can remain open.
Oh my goodness, I miss sushi. Oh man, that's. Damn it, Wyn! I'm jealous.
I'll treat you sometime. Navi, get away from my sushi.
Oh yeah.
You have your food, you little porker.
Yeah. That's the sad thing. Like sushi would appeal to a cat, but they're so picky about the texture they probably wouldn't eat it. They just sniff it, lick it, and then go away. That's
Right.
That sounded wrong. I'm sorry. Damn it. Welcome to my damn show.
You're in Shoma. My damn Shoma.
Right.
That's gonna be your new sitcom, My Damn Shoma, starring you.
He works at a dam, and his family lives underneath a dam. In a submarine that's broken and parked in front of a dam. It's called High Concept.
It's Sid and Marty Krofft on that right away.
Right. Maijin Gojira says the dinosaur is a Pez dispenser. A Pez dispenser. So before you got that phone call, Wyn, what did you thought of the magical special effects of the Mighty Gork?
As I said, real riveting.
Right. In the back of your mind, it's like, why am I friends with one out of these three weirdos? Okay, so we're gonna start the filming. We're gonna start the.
We're gonna film Mighty Joe Young the entire sequence by sequence by ourselves.
Okay, so
on our remote destinations.
Right, Andres, I'm sorry, but we brought you here.
Raph, get your African garb. I'll put on a safari hat. Andres dressed as a cowboy.
Oh. No, I wanted Andres to play Mighty Joe Young because he has range. So I don't know why I singled you out. The obvious choice would be me doing jerky motions while fighting Nippo dressed up as a lion. So.
No. You gotta be the jungle girl.
I don't know how to fly.
That's a joke, Ralph.
Okay.
The juxtaposition.
Oh, okay. As long as you use a fancy word like juxtaposition.
It's called irony.
And bad casting.
Which is part of the irony. Now,
yes.
Are we going to watch this movie or not?
Yes, we are. Okay.
Aww.
What? Brayton.
I like the part where we weren't watching the movie.
Brayton, if we still have 10 minutes before we start the movie. Do you want to have anything to add?
Well, no, I don't have anything. I'm not gonna fill time. You want me to do my pole dance? What do you want from me? What am I?
How can we see you do the pole dance? This is all audio based.
You don't want to know.
Okay.
We are so getting demonetized.
Yeah. We're not getting monetized, period. So that's another thing. Like with the Kong Materi, which is our sort of our live spoofing riff of the original King Kong, which is in the description area if you guys want to revisit that. You can hear a little bit of the audio from King Kong as well as like two copyrighted songs combined into one at the beginning, and we got a little bit of a copyright claim on that. But so to play it safe with the Mighty Joe Young watch, I'm going to basically mute Mighty Joe Young on my end. Other than
watch you get claimed for the little organ grinder ice cream music you played at the beginning. Watch that.
Yeah, well, no, that's fairly public domain, so I think we'll be okay there. So, sucks though that a lot of public domain music sucks. It's like I wish there was like some rocking tunes we could have started off.
That's why it's public domain, because nobody wants to fork out money for it.
I know. So, but yeah,
should have played "Beautiful Dreamer" though, or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Beautiful Dreamer a public domain song?
It's old, so probably. It's a piece of classical music, so most of the classical... I doubt you're going to get claimed for the majority of classical music.
Right.
Because all those people are dead.
Brayton Connor at an opera. You're all dead! Yeah. So. Oh, God. Okay. All right, so I'm going to share the link to the movie itself for anybody who doesn't have a physical DVD copy. It's a mutual friend of everybody has posted at archive.org, so there you go. Because unlike the King Kong, there is no version of this film readily available anywhere else. Although, let me do a quick search to make sure there's not like a free streaming service where this movie is also available.
You could watch the remake on Disney Plus, and maybe it'll sync up. That would be an interesting experiment.
Why is everything in color?
There is a color sequence in this movie.
Is there? Oh yeah, that's
when
right.
With the fire, the whole screen turns red.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm sorry.
By the way, today our friend Patrick Galvin, a writer for sci-fi.com and an up-and-coming author in kaiju history, Asian film historian in his own right. We shouldn't pigeonhole him to this horrible subgenre. Today's his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Patrick. I actually invited Patrick to come on tonight's stream, but
he threw rocks at you.
and then we battled just like the Tyrannosaur and Mighty Gorga did. Guess who was the puppet? Guess who was the gorilla? Oh,
that sounds about right.
Yeah. So, but no, Mighty Joe Young, the original movie, isn't readily available for free on any streaming service, except for a $3 rental on YouTube. But the remake, as you stated, guys, is on Disney Plus. But no, thankfully, a mutual friend of ours who will go nameless. Cough, cough.
I like how when you sent that message to me, you had to specify a friend in parentheses. Like I didn't know who he was.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you copy and pasted? You sent like you typically do to everybody.
Yes. Yeah. He posted it on archive.org. Of course, it's extremely high quality, so there's no way I could email it to you guys easily. But it's there in the Google Docs link. I don't know, but yeah. For everyone else, go ahead and go here if you want to watch Mighty Joe Young for free. Who knows how long this will last?
Unless you want to pay for a movie. Blah.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that you got to pay a monthly subscription to watch dozens of movies.
Mm-hmm. So
lame.
Okay, I see there's a sort of a mini rebellion against me going on in the chat section.
I like pirating people's hard work.
Right. Yeah, but it's so sad. A lot of classic movies are harder to find on in official channels anymore. So unless you fork out like print-on-demand DVD service that goes in the 30s, so and over $30 or more.
So are we gonna watch this movie or not?
Sure, we're almost there. So,
are we?
Maybe.
We're almost there. Let Raph aimlessly ramble for about 5 more minutes, then we'll
Are
get
we
there.
still yet?
We're basically all on an old rickety wooden roller coaster, getting to the top of the peak. We're almost there.
This is a roller coaster ruination, guys. Be quiet, I'm going to turn this roller coaster around and we're going back to the gift shop. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to make it work somehow. Just cut to me trying to push up this rusty old roller coaster up the thing with the 3 of you sitting in. Oh my goodness.
We're almost there.
Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll start soon. I know it's pretty late for some people out there. It's already past. Well, whatever. Okay.
Past their bedtime.
Yes. Okay. So do you 3 wonderful people, friends, and associates, and Brayton have the link ready to watch?
You can buy the DVD
Yes.
on Google Play for $6 if you do so wish.
I've had it up since the minute I joined the call.
Okay. Excellent.
Same.
Excellent. So
You can get a used copy on eBay for $6.83 and have it shipped to you. And then by the time that it's shipped to you, we should be able to ready to start by that time.
Right. So I will keep the pre-show going for another 3 weeks.
Oh, there's a used VHS on Etsy.com for $5.
Brayton. Okay. So is everyone in the chat ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. I love how I love your little thing there. It's like I say, hello, chat. It's like, hello. How you doing, chat? I'm doing good. Okay. So, I'm hope.
Piracy is how Nosferatu survived.
All right, because he took a boat ride and killed everybody.
And Eric Hurd says the high seas are your friend.
Right.
And Juggler saying, get on with it!
Guys, let's. Yes, sir. Okay, Jim's getting angry. Jim, my last name sounds like Pagasari. Okay, then we'll start this soon. So, no, we'll start it.
No, not soon, now!
We're almost there. As the boards beneath the roller coaster track begin to creak and give way, and wheels fall off the ride.
Oh my! Is there an
Push us down the slope and press play already.
Right? Is there an airplane crashing in the background where you guys are? Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna set up camp here. You guys let me know by sunrise.
Okay. No, it's okay. I started.
Rails. This image is the very definition of this particular roller coaster of ours.
Well, I'm not going to share that right now, but it's a. Should I share that because we'll be here for another?
No. It's Dinosaurs Attack, card number 26, Coasting to Calamity.
Right. It feels those poor kids.
Hey, you should rename Livestream of Consciousness Coasting to Calamity.
Right. Jim Pagasari is like one of the most well-known obscure kaiju from Korea. All right, it's not that. Right.
Just do it!
Nippo, be quiet. Okay. All right. Let's get on with it. Some of you are in other time zones, so okay.
You're in another time zone.
Your face is in another time zone.
Right. Yeah. So hold on. Let me get the physical DVD ready. It's our
DVD.
It's like a Blu-ray, but it's not as shiny. Okay, because I'm gonna have it play on the television too. Unfortunately, I'm using a Blu-ray player to play a DVD, so it's taking forever to load. Don't worry, everyone. We are gonna start in this very minute.
Did you share the archive.org link?
Yes, it's there, right?
It should be. That's where I got it.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I see it.
Okay, yeah.
No, I mean, did you share it in the chat? And I see
Yes.
that you shared it in the chat.
Yes, I did share in the chat. It's right above everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's do this.
Are you gonna label
All
this
right.
portion of the stream the Peter Jackson banana boat ride?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that movie had a banana boat in it. So, all right. So here we go. Mighty Joe Young
All
from
right.
1949.
All right.
In 3, 2, 1, play.
Whee!
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Marion
5.
Stoneford and Marion C. Cooper presents
Disney
The
World before
Jungles.
the rides.
and Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Right.
Wow.
They're still filling up the jungle safari.
Incredibly authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen this movie in like literally 12 years or so, probably.
Mr. Joseph
Mr.
Young as
Joseph
himself.
I wonder what part he plays. Oh, yeah, himself.
In his debut role.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't remember the soundtrack at all. This is
Yeah.
gonna be interesting.
film technician Ray Harryhausen. What a complicated name. I bet he won't go anywhere with it.
Second technician, Peter Peterson. Yeah, now that's a guy who's going places.
Yeah. He'll go down in his history as the animator of stuff. So, by the way, the woman who wrote the script, Roy Ruth, she also helped on King Kong. So,
Oh.
Neat.
yeah. Technical creator Willis Screw the Academy O'Brien.
He's like, well, technically he's kind of a creator, so I suppose
Mm-hmm.
he deserves some credit.
Africa.
Nowhere, not one particular country, just Africa.
Right. If you live here, you'd be home by now.
It's like, where's this movie? Well, where's the King Kong take place in?
The world!
America. No, North America.
Right. That's a really good map painting right there with the little stop motion birds and the inserted water.
Yeah.
This less so, though. Well, that's a very unconvincing stop motion figure coming at us.
Ah!
Baby Andres.
Kong.
That doll's huge.
Yeah. Well, that or she's a little girl, so.
Gotta know, new little baby brother here for you.
Is this how the stork works in Africa?
Yeah,
Right.
just two dudes.
What's up, little girl?
They call me Mr. Stork.
Wait, you're both adults, so why are you wearing diapers?
It's hot out here, damn it.
Better listen to the white girl.
Yeah. That or they're just enthusiastic to share what they got. Thrilling giant monster.
Is this my origin story? Is that me?
Why do
Oh,
I get the horrible feeling that this is all a made-up African language?
Oh, of course.
probably.
It's like, just make up some dumb shit. That's how they all
Yeah.
sound like.
Same way Klingon was invented, yeah. Was she in Tatooine?
There's a
Is that a
lightsaber.
lightsaber?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Better run home, Annie.
Wow, remember the old days, guys, when flashlights were that big, or am I that old?
What's a flashlight?
Yeah. Damn
Now I
it!
just use my phone.
Is that like the thing you have on your phone that shines brightly?
Oh god. When?
You can actually use one of those as a defense weapon. All you got to do is open up the mag light where you put the batteries, and you fill it with sand.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'll remember that next time I invade a house.
Basket case. Oh, thank you. One, see what's in there, kid.
Right. Thrilling giant monster action as a little girl barters with two gentlemen.
Humble beginnings of Wall Street. This is the trade.
Right. Sorry, we got enough. We got 40 necklaces back home, okay, girl? Pennywise, damn it!
Open it!
And then
Spear right
you'll
through the
float
head.
too.
We're respectable businessmen. We don't need this crap.
That's why I didn't realize it would do that.
Magic light stick.
Oh, now they're interested. Clearly, these are Radio Shack fans.
Yep.
I am like the best on trade.
Oh my god.
It's a monkey. A baby monkey.
Aww.
Oh,
There's no tail, Raph. It's actually not a monkey.
oh. It's cute. Shut up, nerd. That is adorable. Too bad it's still strong enough to rip your ears off, but still adorable.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Get out.
It would be a bit. It actually would be if he were one in orangutan, two wearing a
Oh
captain's
my
hat and
God.
chomping on a pipe,
That is a JoJo reference.
and also reading a porno bag.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Wasn't there a gorilla sea captain in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
Yeah, that's the orangutan she was referring to.
Yeah. I've never watched a single episode of JoJo, and I know about the orangutan sea captain.
Yeah, because I kept trying to peek on Annie when she was in the shower.
What's with fictional gorillas and peeping Tomage?
The world may never know, Raph.
I have an idea. There's some dark implications about that, so I'll explain after the stream.
Thank you. Oh, I spent a whole day babysitting a bunch of gorillas at a gorilla daycare. I hope I don't see another one today. I just want to rest and just call it quits. No more baby gorillas for me. Nanny Gorilla Meister. What? What's that? Better be a poisonous snake.
Jill, I'm gonna shoot another one of your pets.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, how you doing? I've never seen this before. Explain it. Mm-hmm.
It's just a baby,
Oh,
and I wanted a frame.
right. I love how the gorilla has just the most calm and relaxed expression I've ever seen on a baby animal. Like, yeah, I know they're filming me, and I'm gonna rest, enjoy it.
He's just so adorable.
Right.
I'm sure he was treated wonderful on set.
They just threw Komodo dragons at him left and right.
Aww.
Get that reference.
I do.
Oh no.
Funny thing there, Dad.
The pilot.
Does the term "scary black man" been here mean anything to you, Father?
Oh no!
Bryson!
Yeah, it's a King Kong 33 reference. It's
Yes, that is true.
Oh my. Oh.
You know, they say technically... wait, no, a baby is allowed to drink milk. Never mind.
Just make sure you don't give any of that radioactive milk. We don't know what could happen there.
I get the I get the feeling
It's called WAP by Cardi B.
How topical.
Oh, here comes Beautiful Dreamer. Yeah, you're right. This is had I watched this movie ahead of time, I would have done Beautiful Dreamer as the opening song instead of the organ music.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
I'm an absent father in Africa.
Live in the middle of the jungle. But you got that anaconda you play with every day. He tries to eat me. That's what an anaconda does. I'm just rambling right now.
That's what an anaconda does. Wrap and shove it.
By the way, audience, we are actually watching the movie.
That's me right now.
Passed out drunk.
With a little baby bottle in a basket.
It's like the nicest feeling in the world when you go to bed with an object you know won't break and harm you throughout the night. Oh wait, this was before plastic was invented. Never mind. The poor girl's gonna get cut.
Oh.
North America, 12 years later.
Wow, they really refurbished Africa. I want pictures of Spider-Man. He's not born yet.
I don't see an obnoxious sign that says Carl Denham's Giant Monster anywhere. This is in New York.
Max O'Hara's production.
Oh my God! It is J. Jonah Jameson.
I want pictures of Captain America beating the crap out of somebody.
J. Jonah Jameson's giant superhero, Spider-Man. Was he like gridlocked into a career of doing nothing but these type of movies then, Robert Armstrong?
Yeah, you're right. He always plays like Robert Armstrong.
Wait, that's Carl Denham.
Yeah.
That's him. So I don't know what else did this actor do is what I'm asking.
The Most Dangerous Game as like one of the unfortunate survivors of a boat that gets hunted. Shut up, Sam Raimi's brother.
Yeah, because he's always pretty much the exact same character in all of these.
Yeah.
He's got a mustache this time, but I mean that's about it.
And suspenders.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't he wearing suspenders last time?
I don't know. I don't remember what he was. I think he was just wearing like a vest the last time.
Right. Okay, that poster in the background, it's not in this scene, but... Hold on. Earthquake Ballet? How does that work? No, 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 no!
9999.
Interestingly, the original, in one of the early scripts for King Kong, Madison Square Garden was supposed to be where King Kong was presented to the public before they decided to move it to a theater. So there was even production artwork done at the time showing King Kong breaking loose from his restraints in the middle of Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen those.
Yeah. So. There it is. That's the poster behind the big cowboy.
Well, you said it for the love of Mike.
Mood swing! We're so invested, we're just watching the movie now.
I swear I blessed the range down in Africa.
That was
I was waiting till someone was going to make a Toto reference.
Right. That's our boss.
Well, they're gone. So, on the table then? Yep.
I was about to ship them too. They would make a great, like, they're ugly.
We've already seen this footage.
They're ugly, but their kids will look great. I don't know how that would work.
A lot of recessive genes, my friend.
A planet where it's...
Where Carl Denham evolved from apes? Now that's one hell of a mosquito net. Why don't they make them like that anymore?
I think they do.
What kind of horse is this?
It has sharp claws and doesn't want me to ride it.
Yeah, my daughter wanted a pony. I'm gonna pawn this off on her for Christmas.
Tiger King, 1930 something.
It's a lion rap.
Roar, 1949.
Oh my god, he called him Simba. Quick, that means the Lion King was a ripoff of this movie.
No, oh my god, Kimba the White Lion was a ripoff of this movie.
Every single lion movie is a ripoff of this movie.
Oh, that's right. You don't exist. Never mind.
Some
over there.
Yeah, some people can't rock the safari outfit very well, can they? But then again, I've never seen somebody who's thin but wide at the same time. That's a weird shape for a human being to be.
That hit helmet looks like it's 10 times too big on him.
Dark Helmet's dad. I've overlooked out everything.
That's what she said.
Oh. I escaped from pygmy cannibals? What kind of horrible movie idea is that?
I'm gonna steal it.
They weren't that small. Then they start showing scars.
Story embellishment wars.
Then they start showing their battle scars and slowly start to fall in love with one another.
Over their little tea party.
Yeah.
Was that a Chasing Amy reference?
Sure.
And then cue Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On."
I really.
mean, let's get it on.
Actually,
Brain fight.
Yes, actually, Andres, everyone, I have to admit, I got that reference out of the Return of Swamp Thing.
That's fair.
Yeah. We've all seen that movie. We've all been there. Actually, you're in a country right now. How can you be 100 miles from a country?
No, they're in a continent. They're in Africa.
Oh, okay. And as we know from the opening title text, Africa is huge. The Korean War is breaking out.
I don't understand any of them.
The extras are rebelling.
It's Gamera. He's here to fight him for the Wester statue.
Jaiga.
My God, the revolution has started.
Like, fuck you, man. I know what happens in these movies.
The black guy always goes first, and we're all black.
The lion's like, hey, you guys notice the stop-motion monster gorilla here? Am I the only one?
Hey there, little buddy.
You look.
Get you on there.
It's like I kind of want out. I have the zoomies.
It's not a bongo, Mr. Joe Young.
There's very ambitious work here.
Yeah. This is, yeah, it's like even though this movie's not as famous as King Kong, it is technically superior, and this is really beautiful work. Although I just realized there's a huge Mighty Joe Young reflection on the matte painting behind it. So it's not that good. Perfect. So. Hello, William Affon. Sorry if we're not paying attention to the comments, but you're welcome.
Okay, then maybe that's a little fucked up what they're doing to the lion. Oh no!
Right. It's all special effects.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
That's what she said.
He finally opens the crate. The lion's like all bloodied and mashed to pieces. There, I saved him.
Oh, gorilla.
The Environmental Primate Protection Agency.
Mm-hmm. Well, now we're down
Yeah,
on...
yeet.
Is it really a good idea to be wrestling with the world's smallest rifle? That's the alternate title of this movie. You can't rope a gorilla.
I want a horse. I deserve a horse.
He comes back in the. Oh, Robert Armstrong.
Where are we?
Right
you,
up.
man, I'm not going in there.
Can I join you on this fine walk, ladies and gentlemen?
He just walked in front of a Nat Geo program.
That's really Mr. Armstrong there, almost getting kicked in the face by a horse.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would have thought that was a stunt double.
No, that's him. They must have speed up the camera a bit. That's why it looks all Three Stooges. You might be right. It could be a stunt double. That one was probably a stunt double.
Yeah, you didn't see his face that time.
Well, now they're ripping off Valley Guanji.
Ah, that was seamless. Oh, God.
Now that's a stunt.
That's a lawsuit is what that is.
Can't rope a gorilla my butt. Never mind. I take back everything I said.
Oh, yeah. He roped himself. That's a shitty cowboy. Oh, dear God.
So, to alliterate everybody, you can't rope a gorilla. This is really...
You know, airplanes might be more efficient.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of
The original Kong would have been 3 hours long if they tried to do this at the end of the movie instead of just shooting the thing. Oh, God. Oh, there's... You can't rope a gorilla, but you can beat it with a stick.
What kind of crappy cowboys are these guys? I never noticed the stop motion horses and cowboys in the scene before. Got ya.
Add her up.
Oh, and he strikes out.
Who's the man?
Do you have anything? The Mighty Gorga, anybody?
Uh-oh, here comes Robert Armstrong. He'll take him down a peg.
Finally, the cavalry has arrived.
Where'd he go?
See Robert Armstrong on the flying monkey.
I'm gonna invent Stretch Armstrong. Pulls him. Yeah.
And then he'll have to be reinvented because of hazardous materials.
Well, do you want me to drop him, or do you want me not to hurt him?
Don't confuse me. I'm a gorilla. I'm already trying to comprehend what a cowboy and a horse is.
Snap, crack, blood.
I've fallen from heights that bad, and
No, you haven't.
What are
You
we
bit me.
doing?
hopscotching badly.
Bad monkey.
Yeah, you're probably right. I may be mistaken for a slightly lesser height.
You've tripped over an ottoman maybe once or twice in your life, but you've never fallen off a rock hangover by a gorilla.
Right. My wife, Mary Tyler Moore, she got so embarrassed by all the times I tripped over an ottoman, she divorced me and moved to New York to work at a news company.
Oh.
Get it?
Like, you're on my property, assholes, and you try to kill my pet monkey.
Right. Who needs a utility belt when you have a gorilla sibling?
Weigh a little more than 108.
Shut up, Joe.
Thank you.
Try to rope me, huh, boys?
Find your own booty. Wow.
Come on, let's go home. They're not worth it.
I left a tea party for this. Which one's which?
You can T-pose. You can T-pose for dominance later.
Meanwhile, at the Brady Bunch's Jungle Safari Mansion. Go back where you belong, you foreigner immigrants. But I'm a cowboy. Oh, right. That was a little dark. I apologize.
There may be a cultural divide here, which results in the current misunderstanding that they're facing.
No means no, motherfucker. Don't make me cast a curse.
I'm Greg Johnson, dull bastard. Nice to meet you.
Greg Johnson, the slow-thinking weapons expert, is Dinah Yellow. God, how young was she when she made this movie? And I closed down all the information pages I had. Damn it.
Oh, smart.
Say that with more sarcasm.
Joe tore him apart like a piece of broccoli.
It didn't help that he was also dressed up as a piece of broccoli for a local school play about nutrition.
Okay,
He was
she
posing for a Fruit of the Loom ad.
she had to be roughly 20 years old since this movie was released in 49 and she was born in 29.
Wow. Yeah, and she was... Yeah. Wow. You forget how... Like, I know these are older movies, but you tend to forget how young some of the actors were. No wonder there's... Like, Akira Terada, he was
Well,
like...
young people looked older back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does, like, she's more in her mid-20s than early 20s. That's not saying much. It's like Akira Terada. He was, like, what, 14 years old when he made the first Godzilla movie, and he still looks good today?
I believe so.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Just a little gun.
What about my rights? My amendment? I'm American.
I'm British.
I thought
don't-
This is
I thought this
Africa,
was
not America.
I've got a right to bear paws. Roar.
Okay, so Akira Takarada was also 20 years old in Godzilla 54.
Wow.
Dear God.
Damn.
He was born in 34, and the movie was released in 54.
God, this is like the Brat Pack of kaiju films, isn't it? That made no sense whatsoever. Robert Armstrong was only 30 years old when he was filming this. Ravages of age.
I'll show you the world. Your name will be up in lights.
Jill Young, the ninth wonder of the world, with Mighty Joe Young. Oh, these
People will be-
jokers. Didn't you read the sign? No soliciting. He remembers us.
Put it down upside your ass.
You mean the non-ropers? Get it? See what I did there? Because, they try to rope them, but you can't rope a gorilla.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
He is roughly the same size as the modern-day Hulk, huh?
Uh-huh.
This is how they had to feed Mark Ruffalo on the set. Mighty Joe Young. Ah.
Was that your Mark Ruffalo impression?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. I want to go back.
Take your civilization.
I need an adult?
Wow, the El Capitan looks horrible. I hate the renovation they did on it. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Look on the bright side. At least he's not speaking right now.
Motherfucker wouldn't even give me a real spear.
Everything he'd be saying would be like ooga booga.
Oh my god. Next time we do a live stream, let's pick a much more racially sensitive giant monster movie, guys.
Oh, look at it! It's a just
Kappa?
There's so
Brighton.
there's so much wrong with this set, with this entire scenario. It's all a bunch of white people appropriating African culture in an African-themed nightclub.
Special effects are
Gotta
good, though.
love the 1940s.
Hey.
Yeah. Like, I understand that at this point, like,
And good
people are-
job in the city. Working for them. I don't know. I don't see it that way at all, Andres. I just see a bunch of honkies having a gay old time. That's all I see.
Dance, black people, dance for
Oh
us.
god. We gotta get out of the 30s giant gorilla movies, everybody.
What the fuck? Oh, God.
Okay, that's a little scary.
Like, I get that this was the 40s, and during this time people were still had this like fascination with Africa as this like savage jungle land of mystery and magic. There's like a very particular aura that Africa had to people in America, and I get this is a reflection of that, a reflection of the outsiders' fascination with Africa,
right?
And like, it's just that we know so much about Africa today, and I feel like we try to be more respectful to all these cultures within this continent. That looking back on this now, I can't help but feel very uncomfortable with how everyone is like viewing it as nothing more than just silly entertainment.
Right. It's not helped that we have some mild sexism going on in here too. Although,
what are you talking about?
Actually, never mind. It's like the younger man flirting with an older woman there. That was kind of sweet. So.
Is that Walt Disney?
Oh my!
When he held wild parties before the commies got to him. Racial insensitivity aside, though, you gotta admit this is an impressive set they made.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It is appropriation, but goddammit, it's beautiful appropriation.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I have to agree.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind living there.
Oh, I wouldn't mind you living there either.
right behind one of the glasses.
I sure hope that glass is thick.
You want to see my new character? This is all my characters behind the glass. There's a Crimson Weirdo, Detective Joey McCruption, Jack Oxen, just pacing around, bored.
His fake mustache. Wait a minute, you're Carl Denham. Get him, he's Carl Denham.
You got some suing to get doing.
He's pulling this again.
It's okay, guys. The gorilla's not this big this time.
I see your Explorer Man outfit still fits.
Yeah, I'm sucking it in real hard right now.
Oh my god, the dark helmet comparisons.
You went over my helmet?
Okay, everyone, time to comb the desert.
Your hands, feet, and belongings inside the attraction at all times.
Who let the 4-year-old onto the stage? When I did this back to 31, it was a crapshoot. Riff the Witch says, after this, I will never accuse King Kong of being horribly racist ever again.
Oh no, King Kong can get things pretty bad.
Yeah. Brayton, do you want to say the immortal lines again?
Crazy black man been here. Da, 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 da.
Freeze frame!
Oh, kind of boring.
I was expecting some savage music.
Well, it's the best I can play without worrying about suffocating from my corset.
Da 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 da.
Oh no!
Da, 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 da. That's a Gamma Silver Monster in joke.
Oh, it's picking up.
Wyn, be grateful you never watched that movie.
Oh my god, the haunted piano!
Hey, her career is really getting off the ground.
Yeah.
You get the gold star and punnage for the moment.
Oh, she just kind of gonna keep going then. Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
god! Ah, ah, ah. Come on, guys, join me. Ah, oh my god! Ah, ah.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
Enjoying the show so far?
Well, you shouldn't. Because it's racist. Because it's racist.
Really showing
I
off
am
his...
so going to report everything about this on Twitter. Get y'all canceled! Canceled!
And now my 40-minute long...
Look at this monkey. Look at him spin. Soon his big butt will be tipsy on gin. He'll tear this whole place down to the ground. They'll send my big monkey back to the pound. The show picked up. And Joe picked up the show. Where's the Bugs Bunny cartoon?
Wrong theater, dumbass.
Oh God! Impalement.
Okay, dog. Stop getting crazy in my arms.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
Oh, the wrestlers?
I
say that.
they all just look like someone's drunk hairy uncle.
Oh shit! I remember this. This is the one part I remember from my childhood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let the auction begin. Who wants some ugly guys?
First, Sammy Steen. Hi, I'm Sammy
Yabba
Steen.
dabba break.
Now you can tell wrestling was real back then because these are like real heavyweights. Literally. Mr. Mooney if he buffed up.
Jim Clownerson, the shag rug.
Veruca Salt's dad. So.
Rip.
Check that out, ladies. What do you think?
What?
Printed word is
That's
dead.
my boy!
That's my boy.
Mr. Satan, thank you for showing up. Oh, he's the gentle one. That's the best I could do, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Ernest Hemingway.
His neck is as strong.
How you doing?
Dirty McCruption.
Yeah.
No luck for you.
Wando hat.
Okay, this guy had to find more roles in Hollywood with that head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Ooh. Now for the belt.
I call them my guns, girls.
Well, why didn't we see half of a movie about him going to Africa and finding these guys? Rounding them up with horses.
Jim Balsalvadori says, so many hairy shoulders. Thank you. That's my thoughts exactly. And yet not as much open hair and skin as Jason the Argonauts. That sounded weird. Guys, say something funny to get rid of the bad feel of the air. Is he a wrestler too?
Those guys are hairy.
What's their deal? The director must have really liked showing off Mighty Joe's buttocks.
Ugh.
I love the I love the expression on their faces, like, you know, it's like, what we're gonna fight this now.
Okay.
All of their arm sockets fling out across the phone. Oh.
Let the Wookiee win.
Oh god, Netflix will put anything on these days.
Ah.
The floor is lava, and there's a gorilla!
I mean, hey, it's better to have a bunch of barely dressed men than to have a bunch of barely dressed preteens.
Yeah?
American Ninja Warrior, the 1940s edition.
Oh, thank God they
None
had
of
this.
these,
Go on.
I was going to say, none of these men have been proven worthy to climb Mount Fujiyama.
My joke was, oh, thank God they put this pool to break our fall. That's not a pool. Oh my God!
Oh my.
I was implying that was Joe's toilet. Yeah, fight dirty, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I can't do a Popeye impression, Andres.
I see. You want to play dirty, huh?
Wow. They cut out the Lost Spider Pond sequence.
Hello, Mr. Serena. I'm a really big fan of yours.
He's drowning him!
Dunkin' Donuts, more like Dunkin' the Dork Nuts.
Uh-oh. Come on, punch his head off like Jason.
Like, I know Jason is an immortal killer, but do you think that was a little anticlimactic that we didn't get a Jason versus Boxer sequence?
Eh.
Huh. Like, you know, I know it's unrealistic that Busta Rhymes took out Michael Myers, but at least you got a show.
Ow, my butt.
In real life, his spine would have cracked open and they would have had to drag his corpse out.
Don't worry, got plenty of them. These replacements, folks.
He just runs off going, ah, my butt!
The prisoner.
Just like Don Rickles after a performance. We'll lock him in.
You shouldn't treat me like this. I'm Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Personality.
Mr. Warmth.
Yeah. Whatever, Don Wrinkles.
See those guys out there? Got hairier shoulders than my wife. Oh, boom.
Where's Samuel Z. Arkoff to make me do a cameo in his crappy beach movies?
Aww.
Yeah, it's not even a very nice cell, is it? That's the thing I remember about the 90s remake. It wasn't even a very good outdoor exposition for Joe to hang in. It was like a really...
It was a great outdoor thing. What are you
yeah,
talking
but it
about?
was still relatively small for a giant gorilla. Or jumbo size.
Space. Ew. Not a very flattering artistic rendering.
You got the man boobs, right?
Right.
10 weeks, I hate to say it, it may get old after a while.
Yeah.
Well, this was before the internet, you know. Most likely these people wouldn't be able to read reviews online.
So
and most of these people probably couldn't even afford to see it once,
right.
let alone a dozen times.
Plus, you know, they didn't have GPS, so, you know, it's like they stumble upon it. It was like a big surprise. You know, you think after 10 weeks that whole Golden Safari place would smell like monkey poo. Too soon?
We need poster of Rita Hayworth. We climbed through mile of shit.
Oh, jeez.
Except it would probably be a poster of Fay Ray.
He goes to a local hotel. There's a carving on the wall that says Kong was here.
Oh, you got a bit of...
So was Joe.
Right. Riff the Witch. I don't want to complain about a person's body, but also yeesh, in reference to the wrestlers we just saw recently.
Yeah.
And then Jim says they knew how to create ugly people back in the 40s. So...
At the very least, I do appreciate them addressing the concept of animal cruelty.
Yeah. That's the thing that, like, even though when I keep saying that this is a giant monster movie, it really isn't, you know, and not just because the gorilla is only, like, what, 15 feet tall, but...
So Scry was right all along.
Damn it!
He isn't a kaiju.
Damn you, Scry! Oh, but okay, Scry jokes aside, this is more like kind of a semi-fantasy family film for the 1940s. So... Or lighthearted whimsy drama.
You understand how much I've sacrificed?
Doing absolutely nothing and letting Joe come in willingly before I locked him up in the cage. I wasn't planning on killing Joe, but now that you mention it.
Now that you put the idea in my noggin.
I mean, we work for my insurance plan.
Now he's just gonna go out there in a bad monkey suit. Presenting Joseph Young. Oh, hold on, let me get the head on.
Wait, he's actually agreeing to help her? Oh, wait, no, he's gonna... No, he's going with her. I thought they were gonna have, like, backstabber behind closed doors.
17th week.
Now
So,
it
like,
smells like
it's-
monkey poo.
So, like,
Everybody just regurgitating in their seats.
What's with all the brown bean bags? Those aren't bean
oh
bags.
no. Oh no.
Oh, we all know where this is gonna go.
This is literally the dance monkey dance of performances.
Oh god, this wouldn't have been such a terrible situation had these giant pennies been made of a softer material.
Oh, he's gonna start flinging stuff back. This is a bad idea.
I gotta say, I love how expressive they made Joe's face.
Oh, yeah.
You really feel sorry for the poor guy. Multiple drunk Los Angelinos throwing stuff at you. I can relate.
Is this your subconscious during Live Through of Consciousness rap and all of us start ragging on you?
No, this is me at the grocery store. Actually, you're right, Brendan. I love that little animated bit where he just throws his hat down. Oh!
Oh! Why, I oughta.
Oh, shit.
What, the bottle?
Yeah.
They're revolting. These same people have been trapped in this theater for 17 weeks. What do you think was going to happen? Douchebags, drunk oafs.
Jerks. And it's sad too because, you know, I've seen people like this in real life. That liquid courage just brings out their inner douchebags even more. That's right, guys. I was once a 15-foot tall gorilla working at a nightclub. You guys aren't honestly surprised, are you?
Nope.
Okay. Brayton used to be a sea serpent.
Used to be.
Wyn was a giant robot constructed in Japan by Dr. Goro in his spare time. She can grow giant size with Wonder Bread. Andres, you're a child of the Devil Gundam.
I mean, isn't it obvious?
Yes. And your much cooler Japanese brother is looking for you. What minute are you guys on?
55:10.
Okay, I'm just a couple of seconds late.
Right.
Let me know when you get to 55:20.
20.
Oh, thank you. For a moment there, I thought you said funny. Oh, no.
There's a good shit right here.
And this is what happens when you let people do things while they're shit-faced.
Yeah. Also, if you don't have good security for the underground basement area. And I think they're just interacting with a rear screen projection. This is impressive for what it is.
Which one's the rear screen projection?
The guy on the left.
Pretty frightening.
Yeah. The Ruination. No more Mr. Booze.
B-O... What was it? B-double-O-Z.
O-Z, that spells
booze.
Where was that from, by the way?
That's a Rat Pack movie.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Right. We're generally invested.
The white hunky clods are always such horrible actors in these movies. Like, everybody else is great at their part, but they all talk like this.
It reminds me of Ed Wood, where they cut to the
Yeah,
star.
you don't go over there to the Willow's place. Don't you? My son, he's a little slow, but
He's got a big heart.
Right. You know, it's funny. Yeah, he may not be the best actor, but he probably in real life was like a real cowboy, and he's just doing his best here.
yeah.
Just so he can do his cowboy shtick just for the very start of the movie.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because
Wait, I gotta do more.
yeah.
What do I lasso next, Mr. Cooper?
Oh my!
That's my favorite character now.
Right.
Excuse, please.
Oh. I didn't know you two were in the middle of something. Whoopsie. It's almost like
Sorry, didn't realize you guys were giving smooches.
It was an honest to goodness, like, hilarious take that guy gave.
And he was definitely looking at the camera there
Yeah.
for like 2 seconds of fame.
Wow, the animation on Drunk Joe is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You can barely see the fingerprints on the fur.
Yeah, the animation on Drunk Joe is good, but look at the gorilla too.
Which one?
Whoa! Andy Dufresne with holy shit.
We should do Shawshank Redemption live.
Don
watch.
Fry at the G-Fest after party.
Don
I
Fry.
don't have any memories.
Stop asking me shit.
Oh, look.
Real hate Takahashi.
Hey, check it out. That tree's giving birth to 3 jerks.
Wow.
How you doing?
In a hole in a tree lived a giant fucking gorilla.
Well, the stereo really kicked in for this scene.
No, this is the question I want to ask you guys. So they've been at this 17 weeks now. So I wonder, is it like 17 weeks like every single day, or is it like a once a week performance? I forgot how clubs normally work. If it's like a weekend thing or a daily, nightly thing.
I don't know. I want to say this might be nightly. I'm sorry. I'm distracted by just the hilarious shot of the orchestra running
I miss
for its
playing
life.
at Jungle Bungle.
Yeah. Just the hilarious shot of all these like musicians running for their lives across a rickety bridge.
They're just exploring.
Yeah. It's like, thank goodness they didn't add that scene in Titanic where the musicians are like, oh no, the water's on our legs. No, as far as your question goes, Andres, I think this might... I don't think it would be every night, but I don't think it would be as limited as a weekend showing either. Maybe like... I don't know.
Like...
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not sure how often these sorts of nightclubs operated.
Wow. Get him, Joe. Swing to freedom.
Take that, 1940s America.
Fuck
I
you,
got your
white.
war bonds right here. It's all part of the show.
Take it easy, folks. My butt.
Well, that's because he's intoxicated, you see. He missed
Right.
the...
Joe.
Nippo!
I have nip on my arm, too. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember the lion stop motion abuse.
Me either.
Yeah.
And again, I've only seen this version. I've only seen this version once because of now, but I've never really seen that kind of CGI happen in older movies I have seen.
Yeah. It makes you regret that Willis O'Brien and Maren C. Cooper didn't do more movies together. You can imagine some of the visual gags and action sequences they could have gone away with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what is it? There was a movie they wanted to make called The War Eagles, which was about a downed pilot in a lost world who befriends a giant eagle and his Viking friends. And the climax was going to be an army of Vikings riding eagles attacking the Nazis. Deliberate irony.
Oh, we got
I'm not gonna lie, that
God.
sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Dear God!
Oh, fuck, that was a practical puppet.
Whoa.
The ragdoll lion.
Oh,
Sweet Mother Lord Jesus.
yeah.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
Let me.
He's mine to get.
Oh, this is delightful.
Yeah, I never knew how much destruction there was in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
It's like they're like
Again,
land
Don Fry at the G-Fest after party.
That is one angry primate.
Oh, wow, that's a real lion they threw on that table.
Wow. They don't make them like
Wow.
they don't make them like they used to.
What, lions?
They used to be a lot more durable. You could fling them everywhere.
No, I mean movies in
No,
general.
they won't even let you.
Yeah. It's like today you can't even like hire like normal real life animals to be on a set anymore.
It's just remodeling.
Wow.
Is that a model or the full size thing they just ripped down?
It looked like the full thing. That one might be a model.
Yeah. Yeah, those chairs do look a little cheesy.
But the roof looked pretty real.
Yeah.
What do you know? He's bringing down the house.
But a Dutch. How's my nightclub? Is it okay?
What about the wrestlers?
They're still in their cages.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Here's Baldy.
Leave her! Lock her in!
Oh, dog. I'm going to have to... Oh, sorry, dog. I didn't mean to throw you like a lion.
Man, the French.
Mrs. Hines, sweet peas. Oh, yes.
Don't. Come on, you're drunk.
I could go for some fish sticks right now. Oh, they're even better raw and frozen. Orson Welles reference. Dog, come on. You're not a part of the movie.
Critic reference.
Yes, the critic. Making fun of Orson Welles.
Wait a second, you're Carl Denham!
Get him! Come on, man. Let me give you some tickles before you come inside.
Well, they shot him.
Dog.
Now the trial of Mr. Joseph Young.
I've heard of the Scopes monkey trial, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was going to kill it with that one.
I told this story about man evolving from monkey.
Can't they just give him the chair? Okay, there's a bit of a plot hole I have to mention. They were able to, every week they had to replace the giant numbers.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like with 17 weeks, they were at this for roughly 4 months.
I tried looking up at what the nightclub hours would be, but not all nightclubs are made the same.
Not all nightclubs are created equal.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Back in the good old days when cops could be somewhat empathetic. Except these guys, of course. What is he going to say on the date? I shot a monkey in the head.
So what do you like to do?
he's like at the dinner table covered in monkey brains.
That's smeared all over his face.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. We're making this movie way darker than it should be.
It's pretty dark, you know, with the lack of color and everything.
Right. Riff the Witch says, okay, but the Tarzan swing rampage was amazing. That was a pretty cool shot when Joe Young was just swinging all over the place. What is it, dog?
Just looking at Joe. Not pulling any fast ones.
This is a first heist movie involving breaking somebody out. In this case, a gorilla out.
It's like Prison Break, if Prison Break had an old guy in it and a gorilla. Well, I tried.
Wow. What an expert breakout heist.
I was so invested in the movie, I almost accidentally poured my bottle of water all over my keyboard. That would have sucked. In real life, there'd be like 28 cops and security cameras everywhere, so it'd be impossible to break out your friend from prison.
Yeah. Unless you knew how someone who could scramble the cameras.
Ah. I wonder if that old trick of just like putting like Polaroids in front of the camera to make it look like everything is okay works.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's a shame Mythbusters is no longer around. That would be a great one to send them.
I'm sure there'd be a demand to answer such questions.
Wyn, Brayton, Andres, we should break into the bank and find out. Miraculous recovery!
Don't leave the scissors there!
Is this me or is Joe still hungover?
Great Western, what I long to be in.
I get it now. That's funny. 2 butts and a boob. Get it? 338. I'll go sit in a corner. You guys enjoy the movie.
Ooh, excuse me.
That was impressive.
Joe Young.
You're excused, Wyn.
Yeah. That was impressive, though, I gotta admit.
Yeah, one of the sushis I got was a spicy tuna roll. These guys went super ham on the spice.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Are you eating it with wasabi?
No, I tend to do ginger rather than wasabi, only because I've had wasabi before.
Uh-huh.
A little too spicy for my taste.
That's funny because that's like I love wasabi, but I do admit I like the spiciness because it feels like you're getting pleasantly punched in the face, but then it goes away quickly as opposed to like jalapenos that just last there for like a half an hour of pain on your tongue. But it's like I tried doing ginger, but I can't. For me, ginger is way too spicy.
This kind isn't too bad. I kind of chew at it so I don't get a tummy ache.
Right.
I really hope Ed Gudjucheski and Steve Rifle's commentaries of the new Gamera DVDs are just them talking about wasabi and different spices.
They're so like we are honestly enjoying this movie. I get that feeling, right, everybody? Everybody?
No, nobody respond. Nobody respond.
Am I alone here? But yeah, it's that would be funny. Like sushi talk with Raph and Wyn. See number 338. That's why I made my terrible joke. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody, if I was coming off like random Raph.
Pretty soon y'all drive backwards. Oh, hopefully. Oh God.
Okay, is it believable that Mr. O'Hara could do a stunt like that in real life? I remember I tried jumping out of a car.
Haven't you ever heard of suspension of disbelief, Ralph?
Yeah, but like when I was like 10 years old, I tried jumping out of a car once and it didn't end well. You had to be there. It was a lot funnier. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Oh,
Right.
no. Adam Noyce, what are you doing here? I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey, buddy, you want to cuddle up? Oh, fine, be that way.
He is not in there.
They were that close to getting away with it if it wasn't worth for this damn homeless guy. Hobo? Is there a difference?
Nope.
Okay.
No hobo.
Great. 4. I know it's a wonderful word on play on words, but word on play?
Play on words.
Word on play. Plants for hire. Calling all cars. We only got one. Crash!
Oh, it's one of the wrestlers from earlier.
Wow.
They call
What?
me.
What? What happened?
I don't know. He punched him in the stomach and in the chest, I think.
Actually, to me, it looked more like the trucker just exhausted himself
Fainted.
mid-punch. Yeah. Mid-punch, he exhausted himself and just fainted into the cowboy's arm. You know, I'm so glad that they're, like, Joe is relatively acting normal throughout the movie, like a real giant gorilla might have. As opposed to, like,
Yeah.
Son of Kong, where he's just doing, like, these funny little sight gag. Oh, what do you think, audiences? Winks to the camera.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come we didn't watch Son of Kong?
Guys, did you really want to watch Son of
That
Kong?
would have made sense if we're going in order here. Ah, phooey.
I stand corrected.
I drive better when I'm blind.
Robert Armstrong, action hero.
There's never been any ice. Ice is just a myth.
Shoot it! Oh, Hera, you sneaky son of a gun.
Oh, Hera.
Wait, you want some hamburgers? No? Okay, fine.
Hey, I want for hamburger.
We might be out of sync. Did Mighty Joe Young just look out of the truck when you made that joke? Brendan?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
then.
he did.
Okay, then we're still on track. Oh my God, the car swing was so much they were transformed into an animated model. Fun fact, during a lot of these props were reused in a test film for the Black Scorpion called the Las Vegas Monster. So, which was about a mutant baboon that came from outer space. It was a film pitch that Willis O'Brien and his assistant on the Black Scorpion hoped to sell, but it never got past the test film phase.
Aww.
What?
You know, something. They're not all winners. Mutant baboon from outer space. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we may. Yes, dog. We may have dodged a bullet there. Why is there a hamburger stand all the way out there?
Probably the same reason why there might be like when you're actually traveling. I'm eating popcorn, by the way.
Andres is currently reporting from the hamburger stand.
Yeah. When you're traveling, cross country, you're bound to find some random what do you call them, pit stops.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To grab a snack or whatever, and before you head out.
Okay, yeah, because I forget, like during our travels to New Mexico and between New Mexico and California, not only would you have like those miniature little neighborhood/cities where you could do a pit stop, but there were like really far out of the way gas stations that are just literally in the middle of nowhere, like that little hamburger stand was.
Yeah.
And back then, it was,
I know
yeah. No, it's like back then it was even more sparse too. So.
If we're lucky, they have the Emma Stormtroopers.
Even Joe's that. It's like, try to hit this brawn barn, boys.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Because he's dead and he can't fling it anymore. Okay. That was bad.
So what were you saying about not having any comedic shtick with the ape ref?
Oh, him just sitting there and like, you know. I think I jinxed it.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But then this is like the third act escalation in Hollywood movies where everything...
Oh, the angry red house!
Oh, no! Rat Bat, Spider Crab, and the Giant Amoeba just show up.
Pay no attention to the Universal Backlot fire. The Kong puppet is in there.
Oh, no.
Well, that's a nice model.
Oh, no, it's a children's home. We're not going to lose anything worthwhile there.
Oh.
It's a charbroiled life for us.
She's like, go in. Like, ma'am, what exactly are you asking me to do there?
Right. Oh, look at all the little kids. The good old days when kids weren't mutated to become horrifying giants because of the hormones in milk.
And TikTok.
Yes, that too. Have you seen Lassie?
Let me go. I'm flame retardant. Minus the flame.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
screw it.
They just said I was retarded. That's what they meant.
I wanted to make that joke, but I thought in the sense...
That was the joke. That was the joke.
I know, but I resisted out of good taste. I'm gonna lasso this
You don't have any taste, Ralph.
I created Miss
Andres
Blue.
is the one with taste. Can't you hear him?
What about Wyn? She's eating ginger. And sushi.
Yep.
Yes. Are you still eating sushi, by the way?
No, I
Okay.
stopped a while ago.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like...
And I just finished my popcorn.
Right.
Sammy Davis Jr. pops out. Hey, man.
What you doing? The house is on fire. Oh, is that why it's so hot in here? And I thought it was just me. That was my terrible Sammy Davis Jr. impression. I apologize, everyone.
Yeah, it was terrible. Lived up. Wow. This pretty much is what Universal does with all of their historic backlot pieces after a while.
That's true. I mean, they did recently tore down the Phantom of the Opera.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Oh.
Take that, history!
Yeah. They tore it down like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
What did they replace it with? Nothing?
I think they're building the
Harry Potter ride.
No. Harry Potter's already... They tore down the little Curious George, water park, which used to be the Nickelodeon water park upstairs. But actually, I think they tore it down so they can start building... Wait. Yeah, I believe they tore it down so they can start building the Hollywood version of Super Nintendo World.
Ugh. Mighty Joe Young to the rescue.
See, in the remake, he climbs a Ferris wheel.
Okay, here Mighty Joe Young didn't start the he didn't start the fire.
Fire.
It's always been burning since the third act. Yeah. No. Okay, this is what I appreciate about the original film. They go out of the way to make Mighty Joe Young an honest to goodness, nice fellow, a hero. Because he didn't start this fire, but he knows he needs to act to help both his friends and the kids. While in the remake, the Ferris wheel thing was started by him, and he has to fix his own problems. That's something a lot of Hollywood movies in the 90s did, where the so-called hero created the problem, and then they have to fix it. Which
I guess it's meant to instill a level of responsibility into the character.
Yeah, but it also comes off a little lame too. Like, you know, it's like I
think, honestly, maybe they would think that this sort of thing where like an accident just so happened to occur just to make the hero look good, people might see that as being too contrived.
And yet I feel it's contrived when like the hero creates his own problem and it has to fix immediately. It's like it kind of undermines the willful heroism of the hero. Blah blah blah. Big words.
That's exactly how I felt when it came to like the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Like the first time the Fantastic Four ever. I'm talking about the 2005 movie.
Yes.
The first time they showed up, it's to rescue some people off a bridge, which was caused solely because of them.
Exactly. So. Damn, that's a good burning model set they got there.
Yeah.
It's like, and fire and smoke doesn't miniaturize that well, so you can tell this is a very big model set they got going on here.
Right.
Was that Jill who's with Mighty Joe Young right now?
Yeah.
Okay. God, I forgot how.
And drop.
No.
You're on your own, kids. Yeehaw. I forgot how. I know they're not convincing, but I forgot how decently and done a lot of the stop motion people in this movie are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they use a lot of them, too. It's not like the Ray Harryhausen thing where they only use them for certain shots. There's like a lot of stop motion people going on there. Wait, is that the cowboy or a baby?
That's the cowboy.
Okay.
That's a baby cowboy. It's the terror of Tiny Town.
The telepathic terror of Tiny Town.
I'm the villain of this picture.
Oh, there's the baby.
Oh, god damn it.
Damn it, Sally! You were told to leave! I wanted my Pokemon cards.
Why am I laughing? This is wrong.
Brayton laughing at
I
a
shouldn't
child
revel in this.
Yeah.
Close up to a crying child in front of a burning window, and I am giggling. Come on, jump! I'll catch you. Oh god.
A lot of the composite shots with the fire too is really well done. I'm happy that he saved that little girl, but in real life, that little girl would be screaming her head off and falling off before the gorilla could grab her. Like, how would you feel that you're in a fire, you just made out, and all of a sudden there's a giant creature there, like, jump in my arm! I'll protect you!
Also known as one of your dream fantasies around.
With that said, though, like, this scene reminds me of that one, like, my favorite scene in, like, Spider-Man 2, where Spider-Man and the little Asian girl are stuck in the fire, and she tries to help Spider-Man, and he's falling through the roof. It's like, yeah, there's no child in the world who would be that bold to do that, but it's like, I don't know, we need more scenes where a supernatural hero and a little girl are stuck in a fire, trying to get out. Oh, I forgot about the tree.
I'm so glad no one ever spoiled this part of the movie for me.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to spoil it for you?
Yeah, look how good the compositing on the fire on the tree itself is. This is some really good optical work.
Wait, why does this look familiar?
Oh.
Oh, we just saw some strings there. Okay, it's not perfect.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, another POV shot.
Oof.
Welcome, crybaby.
And then the tree continues to fall down on both of them.
Another tree. Oh!
Ah!
Oh no, wait a minute.
The house.
I totally forgot about this part.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Why are kids so stupid?
I love how the little stop motion kid was like pointing at it. It's like, holy
Look at that!
From now on, you're only getting Digimon cards, okay, kid? But yeah, guys, seriously imagine your house is on fire. You have to escape out of the...
Okay, that's a happy thought.
You have to escape out of the top floor, and there's like a giant troll there with like an oversized coffee cup. It's like, go ahead, jump, I'll got you. Or like, I don't know, a friendly dragon or something.
Gamera?
Gamera too. Although knowing Gamera, he probably causes a fire by accident.
Was this one of his dreams now?
This is the dream where he doesn't get sued after everything that happened.
Yeah.
Three films and Robert Armstrong does not want to hear the M word. Monkeys. That came out wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
Hey, it's from their honeymoon. Hey, oh my God, what are they doing now?
No,
oh my God, no!
You can't rope
no,
that.
They're role playing. Oh God, why are they
Oh.
showing us this?
Oh, what
I
is...
didn't know.
Oh my.
I didn't know they were.
No, don't get the ape involved. No.
I didn't know they wanted to. I know they wanted to get in the
That's not a
entertainment
banana,
industry.
Joe.
I knew they wanted to get into the entertainment industry. I didn't know which industry though.
Oh. Well, they were in California.
No more monkeys.
We're taking this wholesome ending and just ruin it with our modern day millennial snark.
Kind of.
Until the sequel when Mighty Joe Young had to battle Godzilla.
Until malaria sweeps all of
Aw.
Africa.
Oh.
Come on, flip them off like ape.
Don't worry, we'll get that decades later with Rampage.
This is God saying, drunken apes are funny, right?
That's
Goodbye,
why.
Joe Young.
Right.
And good riddance.
Goodbye from Joe Young. Ah. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mighty Joe Young. Like, yeah, we really were we invested with the movie, or were we just bored out of our minds?
No, I was definitely invested.
I
Yeah,
was pretty engaged.
yeah, same here, Brayton.
Yeah.
Brayton, your dissenting
What?
voice. What do you have to say for yourself, young man?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I better turn off my DVD before it... Okay, there we go.
Before it causes a fire. Ooh.
Why am I suddenly a stop-motion little girl?
And moments like that are why I really hate escort missions in video games.
Oh.
Seriously, fuck escort quests.
Right.
You don't know what an escort quest is, Raph. Don't try to play along.
No, I know.
For you, an escort quest is a very different thing. It's a side mission you take when you're in Vegas occasionally.
Right. Are you getting lessons from Captain Obvious, or you just decide to go low below there? No, I know what an. I know.
You no, that's part of your escort quest, Raph, is the low blow part.
Damn it! I walked into that one. Anyways, no. An escort mission is where you're supposed to lead a character, into safety, and it's like trying to herd cats if the cats were digital life forms. Does that make sense, Wyn, or did I just totally screw that up?
No, you got it. You just have to add in the fact that some rando beastie or bad guy will try and kill the person you're escorting.
Right.
And
So
they're too stupid to save themselves.
Let me put it this way. I like part of Resident Evil 4, but I do not like the missions where I keep having to save Ashley's ass.
Right.
It's to the point where I wanted to do the cheat code, get her the suit of armor, so the villagers would have a difficult time trying to pick her up and cart her off.
Right. Oh yeah, that's one where it's no longer zombies; it's monstrous, super intelligent parasites taking over the dead bodies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the giant statue? Is that all the parasites controlling the statue? Is there literally a giant statue monster?
It's been a while, so I can't quite remember too much.
Okay.
I just remember having to rage quit at one point because as I finally managed to clear a bit of room, some asshole with a chainsaw got behind me and decapitated me.
Oh. Now, you're talking about in the game, right? Not in real life.
Well, that's clear. Do I look like a Doulahan to you?
Right, no. But we know how good you're very talented at sewing, so you could have saved yourself and oh, my head. It's good. That was a terrible joke. I'm running on steam right now. I'll go sit in the corner.
I think it's safe to say we can get away with saying this running gag. Shut up, Raph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raph, you suck. Oh. Wait, that doesn't work. And there's Braden with his...
Poor Raph. He's become the antagonist on his own channel.
Is this how John Cleese feels in Fawlty Towers?
Most likely.
Yeah. So Riff the Witch.
So this is our Resident Evil 4 commentary. And I changed it to that, and then when people click on the video, they'll be confused.
Right. So Riff the Witch says that was nice. I had no idea the movie had a happy ending. It was a pleasant surprise.
They all do it on the projection screen while Denim watches.
Oh my. I know.
Okay. What's with the creepy
So,
screen?
Raph, any intelligent wrap-up discussion you want to throw in with here? Monkey, yeah.
Monkeys are
Monkey.
fun. So there you go. That was Mighty Joe Young. Yeah, it's a good movie, but I forgot how wholesome and heartfelt it was. So even though there was lions being thrown around like rag dolls.
That was my favorite part. Yeah.
Yeah. I love how we were just all like, "This is awesome! Animal abuse for movie making."
Yeah.
So on the bright side, though, I'm pretty sure none of those lions died during the making of this movie, because it's hard to watch some low budget westerns when when those horses fell off the cliff, they really fell off the cliff. So.
Yeah, fortunately, a lot of movies these days give you the disclaimer of no animals were harmed in the making of this film.
Yeah. So. Okay. I wonder what. Yeah, I think there was that one horse falling off a cliff and dying is what led to the creation of, that thing in Hollywood. Blah blah blah. So, anyways, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not as awake or as firing on all cylinders as I thought I would be tonight. So
it's all right. We should probably call it from here.
Yeah, and in less than 2 hours too. No, a little over 2 hours. Better than 3 hours, right?
Yeah, not
Okay.
bad.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
So to everyone who decided to stay behind after the initial banana boat ride, as Brayton calls it, thank you very much for joining us for the Mighty Joe Young live stream. I don't know if we're going to do this anytime soon. Another classic giant monster move. What? What's so funny, Brayton?
Let it be Ape if we do this again, or the Mighty Peking Man.
Maybe the Mighty Peking Man, but it's like I've seen Ape way too much this year alone, and it's don't ask.
What are you?
Why have you seen it too much this year?
It's like I don't want to like I tried to make a DVD copy off YouTube, so I was forced to watch it to edit out the commercials. And that was a mistake because the movie's horrifically boring. It should be called like red-haired army guy talks on phone while gorilla occasionally shows up. And then it's like I finally got a good copy off oh god, I can't say it. Canopy. Yeah, there's a streaming service called Canopy, which has like a crystal clear Blu-ray quality version of Ape playing, and it's like, why? Like, first off, why would you give this a digital remastering? And secondly, good, I don't have to pay for the movie, so I just recorded off because I still have a working DVD recorder. So, and Jim says watching Ape. Sorry if I'm not saying your last name, friend, but Jim says watching Ape too much. That is a unique complaint. Yeah, it's like I need to start watching more good movies and more than once a year, as opposed to bad movies, because it's like I've watched Ape way too much this year, so twice. But yeah, no, it's like maybe like one of the better Ray Harryhausen movies, or maybe we will do a double feature of Son of Kong followed by another short feature or something. So
I'd be for it.
yeah, so everybody, both in the chat section and my fellow co-hosts, Wyn, Brayton, Andres, and Nippo, thank you for joining us tonight. So, sorry it was a Monday night, but this was like the best time for all four of us to be free. So, okay, so, all right.
Say goodbye, Wrath.
Goodbye. Oh wait, do you guys want to plug anything before I end the live stream? Or are you good?
Buy my comic on Primal Warrior Draco Azul, available on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle, Comixology, and physical copies under the label Staple Bound.
Right.
Keep an eye out for the Glue podcast, and cross your fingers and pray that the audition lines go well for me this time around. Because if that does wind up the case, I may be voicing the Goddess of War in Crooked Lord's series. Sorry, I can't English right now. I lost the ability to English like over half an hour ago.
It's okay.
No worry.
No
You may potentially see her in Crooked Lord's series God's Wrath Tournament of the Divine, based on his novel series. First, book 1 is available right now. Book 2 is on the way.
Right.
Cross your fingers.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the Glue podcast will definitely be coming out sometime this week. Just keep an eye out for the various updates here on the YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel. So, but yeah, I'm literally 75% done with it. I just gotta film the climax and then put it together, maybe with Brayton's help to give it a little bit of panache and special effects, trickery, blah 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 English. And
I think we all lost our ability to English.
yes. So Brayton, English you.
Good night, everyone.
Okay. Good night.
Good night and good luck.
Take care.
Peace.
Good night and good burger.
Monkey.